let's get straight down to business because I have a lot to cover in this video. Basically, I went to National Junior Day and I showcased there at Ranger Stadium.
Yes.
Okay. So I went and pitched in that, and I can't really remember how I did because it's been so long, but I think I did pretty good. Enough for me to get some looks. The UT Permian Basin went up to me, shook my hand. He was like, I would take you if I wasn't full. I was like, okay. So he told me to go post-grad. So anyway, on the way home from that Rangers showcase, I just started getting text after text after text from JUCOs up north, you know, Michigan, North Dakota, Western Nebraska, all those. And I was like, no, that's probably too far. And that was one of my things. I was deciding between Vernon and post-grad. But I was like, you know, I gotta get out of my comfort zone. So I chose this. You see where I am now? I'm at the Vernon weight room. This is where I am. Just doing some trap bar deadlift. You get that feeling that that's where you want to be. Here I am. Looks cool. All right, first night in the dorm. Yo. All right, let me show you a room tour. All right, so we got this Batman symbol, Xbox setup, and then police flag. And this is gonna be an album cover right here. Well, this is the first day of JUCO. Basically, I'm just gonna go through, work out, hit some legs, and then we have some headshot pictures for 4 pitchers, and then a meeting at 6:30. This is cages. We're gonna do some tossing here. Just got done throwing. We're going back into the dorms. All right, now I'm gonna eat my pre-workout snack. All right, we got our pre-workout. We're about to go to the weight room, hit some legs. There's the weight room. All right, just got done working out in the weight room. Now we're going to clean up, eat, and go to the headshot pictures. All right, we're walking up to take pictures. All right, gotta be back for a meeting at 3:30. So in the meantime, we're just gonna play some Xbox. All right, just finished that. We're going back to the dorm over here. We're just here playing some Xbox, doing some schoolwork. But we're about to go to a meeting at 6:30. All right, right now we're going into the cafeteria, get myself some dinner, gonna bring it back to the dorm. All right, we got our food and now we're on the way to the meeting.
I don't go outside. Yeah. You got to that point in your life. And...
Very eventful day. Kind of a light day, but that's expected. Walking to the facility, I'm just gonna see what people are doing in here. I was just in my dorm, but I'm gonna go back and then go to sleep. Alright, that's it for the first day. Tomorrow, gotta get up for an 8 a.m. class, and so does Brooke. See you on the morning. Alright, day 2, just got up. I gotta hurry, because I only got 19 minutes until I gotta be to class, and I gotta eat breakfast as well, so let's go. We just had some breakfast. This is my apple juice. We're going to class. That's class number 1. We're going back into the dorm. And I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. We got let out early. We are literally rushing back over here from my 9:30 class. I was sitting there editing my video. I forgot. Thank you. Alright, we're done with classes. That was pretty easy. But that's because it's the first day. Well, I'm done and it's 10 o'clock. We're doing some pitcher testing or something at 4:30. And I guess I can go hit some back. So I guess I'm just gonna take a nap and then go work out, hit back. Well, we're gonna go work out. Nothing like some good old Monster and some back. Usually it's chest. Can't really give much of an opinion until we actually get into training. But right now it's kind of chill. I kind of like it because it's basically what I've been doing my whole summer, but without distractions. Which I feel like can get boring, but well, the breakfast wasn't bad, but we're gonna see how the lunch is. No, I missed lunch. Now I gotta go pick something up. Well, I don't really know what to think, but never judge a book by its cover, I guess. Hello. To go. Alright, we're just gonna game and edit and then go shopping later. I'm walking over right now to the baseball field. I got my baseball bag. Alright, now we're getting some dinner. Hopefully it's something different than a chicken sandwich. Not a dinner of despair. Spaghetti. We're going into Walmart, grabbing a couple things. Well, I guess I only needed one item. So we just got out of a meeting. It was an hour long, but basically just like explaining the rules in the team manual. It's supposed to be scary, but you know, it's what I signed up for. Alright, that's the end of day 2. And we're about to go to sleep. Just having some core power. Rook is over there in his bed. Good morning, guys. Just taking some supplements. Feeling a little bit runny. Today is my last day here before I go home for the weekend. I'm not going to be able to go home on the weekends very often. That's why I'm doing it this weekend. Alright, let's go see what they have for lunch. To be honest, I don't even know what they're serving lunch right now. Alright, I'm back in the dorm from eating, packing my bag, and I'm gonna head over to do my max lift after. We on the way out. Well, that's gonna be it for the first week. Very light, like I expected. We're supposed to hit it hard at 6 a.m. in the weight room on Monday. You can't really go based off of this week. I think I'm gonna get used to it for sure. But right now I'm headed home. I got about 2.5 hours. But I'll see you in the next one though.